Hello everybody, welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel and it's another statistical roundup. We're looking at the playoff semi-final second legs. What happened historically in these games? Can we learn anything? You can check out my first leg roundup, which was up last week. Once again, 62 second leg matches. I'm going from 1990, which gave us the current form of two-legged semi-finals and a single final. We did have away goals in these second legs, the away goals rule. That was removed after about 10 seasons when it was realised that this actually disadvantaged the team that finished higher in the table, because only the team that finished lower would have that extra 30 minutes to go and get away goals. So that was, I think, rightly removed in the year 2000. Nothing to do with my team losing twice on away goals in the playoffs. Move on. We do still have extra time though, and we do still have penalties. So in our 62 ties, extra time 13 times, penalties 7 times. So history tells us playoff semi-final second legs, 20% of the time go to extra time and 11% of the time. So pretty much 1 in 5 goes to extra time and 1 in 10 goes to penalties. There is the dominance really for the home teams. 56% playoff semi-final second legs. That's not the number to qualify. That's who wins the second leg. So 56% are won by home teams. We found out in the first leg analysis that home advantage does actually mean something in the playoffs, and often these higher ranking teams who are playing at home second are chasing the game, or at least not winning it. Biggest home win, 1992. Leicester City, who seem to be in the playoff final every year around that time, didn't they? Leicester City 5, Cambridge 0. In terms of away wins, much lower. Again, this factors in A, the fact you're playing away, and B, it's 5th and 6th playing away at 4th and 3rd. So only 29% of second legs are away wins. Again, that is the result on the day, not who qualifies. Biggest away win, well done, Reading. Obviously, Reading fans know that they very rarely, well, if ever, win playoff finals, but they got there in style. A 3-0 away win at Cardiff in 2011 is our biggest away win. We can get draws in the second legs. Obviously, if a side is already leading, a draw will do them absolutely fine. And we have had 9 of them. Obviously, not too common. The least common outcome of these games is a draw. And of course, with penalties deciding any games that are actually level across the tie, then that pushes against things ending up as draws, unless of course it was a draw in the first leg as well. So 3rd versus 6th on the day. Again, this is not to qualify. Who wins the second leg? Look at that. 3rd 21 times. 68% of playoff semi-final second legs are won by the 3rd place team. Only 19% won by the 6th place team, and 4 draws in there. Again, remember, there will be teams in there that finish 6th that don't win on the day but do still qualify. However, the number is big. 3rd place, a hot favourite according to history in the second leg. And 4th versus 5th, again, it goes with the league table, only just though. Look, 45% to 39, 14 wins to 12, with 5 draws in there. Frankly, that's how we would expect it though, wouldn't we? No places in between 4th and 5th, whereas there are 2 places obviously between 3rd and 6th. Almost like the system has been thought out properly, isn't it, hey? Average score in this one, we of course would expect more goals in the second leg. Less cagey, the context is clearer, and 1.67 against 1.19. So home team wins 1.67, 1.19 on average. And the average goals in the second leg is nearly 3. That is 31% more goals in second legs than first legs. Most common scores. Wow, look at that top one. 6 times a 2-0 away win. Now that goes against some of the stats. Obviously, we're talking about commonality of scores, so it doesn't mean particularly much, but you can see there then a 2-1 home win 8 times and a 1-0 home win. So for third or fourth, 2-1 or 1-0 is the most common score. Pushing back a little bit, but interesting. Those 2-0 away wins happening 6 times in these games. Now, we have had some comebacks. A lot of information on there. So, second leg comebacks. By that I mean teams that were losing going into the second leg that ultimately qualified. That's happened 8 times in the 62 games. So a 13%. In fact, I think my that needs to be ties, doesn't it? So maybe I need to rejig that number, doesn't it? And double and half. But you know what I mean, don't you? So in 1995, Bolton lost the first leg at Wolves, won the second leg 2-0 in extra time. 1998, Sunderland, again, exactly the same thing. Lost the first leg 2-1 at Sheffield United. Did not need extra time to get in 2-0 in the second leg. Preston, 2001, lost 1-0 at Birmingham, won the second leg 2-1, even after extra time. Penalties and Preston go through. West Ham lost 1-0 at Ipswich in 2004, won the second leg 2-0. Watford lost 1-0 at Leicester and won 3-1 in the second leg. I think we might remember the winning goal in that one. Don't scratch your eyes. Fulham, I was at both of these games in 2018, lost 1-0 at Derby and won 2-0 in the second leg. 2019, we've had 3 years in a row of this now, and this is the famous one. Derby lost 1-0 at home to Leeds and won 4-2 away. Derby are the only team in the 31-year history of the Championship playoffs to have lost the home leg and come back to win the away leg as the underdog, obviously having finished lower in the division. And last season, Brentford lost 1-0 at Swansea and then won the home leg 3-1. Sorry, I'm just thinking in my head, my number is correct up there. It's 2 ties per season, so it's only happened 8 times. So it is that low, 13% chance of a comeback. I'm thinking on my feet, excuse my maths. So there's the big one. Who reaches Wembley, or indeed the Millennium Stadium for a few of those seasons? So in the 3rd versus 6th semi-final, 19-12 gets there in the end. 61% 3rd place, 39% 6th place, and 4th versus 5th, very, very tight, 52% 4th place, and excuse me, 48% 5th place. Qualifies. What have we learned? Well, not much. More goals in the second leg. We would expect that. Again, home form matters. Obviously, COVID may make a difference to that, but no away fans at all. And just things really do start to shake out in these second legs. And more often than not, it is the higher ranking team. Again, you know my thoughts on this. The playoffs are a lottery myth. It is more often than not the higher ranking team, particularly in a 2-legged tie. Maybe when we look at the actual finals, we'll get more of a, quote, lottery type result. But the 2-legged semi-final structure with the home legs really does seem to favour, even though it's only just in the 4th versus 5th, the higher ranking teams. There we go. That is my second leg stats special. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe more things confirmed rather than debunked But still, a fascinating look at a fascinating competition. And we look forward to tomorrow's games. Over and out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.